Hi, my name is Jennifer. This is going to be a beginner reformer flow. This flow is going to concentrate a little bit. My name is Jennifer. This is going to be a beginner reformer flow. This flow is going to concentrate a little bit more on the beginning of unilateral work. So we're going to be working our muscle groups, our legs and our arms independently with a little bit of side lying today. So just follow along and remember that weight is relative. It's all personal and preference to you. So if any weight is too heavy, just go ahead, drop it down a little bit, or if it's not enough, just go ahead and bring it up. All right, so when you are ready, I do have my long box on. I am on one medium spring on my balanced body reformer. That is a blue. So from here, I have my foot bar down. And I am just going to be standing at the beginning of my reformer, at the foot of my reformer, with my shoulders back and down. My abs are drawn in. My tailbone is slightly tucked. From here, I'm just going to go ahead and bring my arms up to the clouds. Reach up super tall. Try to reach those shoulders up high. Now soften through the neck. Draw those abs in. Take an inhale, and as you begin to exhale, I want you to slowly roll yourself down vertebrae by vertebrae until your hands come to that box. Beautiful. From here, I just want you to keep that little bit of a round back here. Keep those abs drawn in. Relax that neck. Gaze is at the tip of your nose. From here, again, take a nice big inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to flatten through that back, extend that booty towards the behind you, and reach those arms long out in front of you. Now from here, take an inhale, slowly bring that box towards your navel, and exhale, extend it out and flatten that back. Inhale, round that spine, bring that box closer. Just gently warming everything up with a little cat and cow here. Flexing and rounding that spine. Keep those shoulders away from the ears as you reach those arms long. We're going to do 3 more here. On this last one, I want you to hold yourself out long. Find that flat back. Keep those arms extended. Find those shoulders away from your ears and sliding down your back. From here, can you reach just a little bit longer? Now I want you to drop your head a little bit lower than your arms to reach those arms just a little bit further. Beautiful, hold it there. Last 3, 2, 1. Slowly come on in. Beautiful. Keep your hands on that box. Keep that rounded spine. Now from here, we're going to push out with our right arm. Our left hand is going to be light. So as the arms reach long in front of you, I want you to take your left hand, thread it underneath your right hand, take your gaze, and look underneath your armpit. Here's what I found. Slowly bring it on in, round that spine. Do 3 more like this. Slowly reach that arm out. Take your gaze underneath that arm. Round that spine. Bring it in. Last one here. Reach it out. Keep that arm threaded underneath. Reach long. This time, rotate that spine as you bring that carriage back in and bring that left hand back to the box. Beautiful. We're going to do the same thing. Stay in that rounded spine here. Release, push out more with that left hand. Release that right hand as those arms reach long enough in front of you. Take your left hand, take your right hand, thread it underneath your left arm. Take your gaze and bring it underneath that left armpit. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You can slowly round that spine, bring that carriage in. You can bring your hand back to center, or you can just keep it rotated, whichever feels better for your body. We're just warming everything up, finding length in that spine. Round it in. Last one here. Reach that carriage all the way out. Find that length, reach that arm long, pull that shoulder away from your ear. Round that spine, bring it in, rotate that spine back towards the box, place both hands in, bring that carriage all the way home, and slowly continue to articulate yourself up, one vertebrae at a time, bringing those arms back up over your head. Hold your arms there. From here, we're just going to feel gold our arms, take our gaze, and bring it towards the clouds. Excellent. Hands back to your chest. All right. We can go ahead and bring that foot bar up to its home position. We're going to keep the box on. I am going to add a light spring on, so I am staying on my medium and my light on my balanced body. That is a blue and a yellow. So keeping the box where it is, I am just going to go have a seat on my box facing my risers, and I'm going to find my straps. All right. So once we have our hands around those straps, choke up just a little bit on those straps. You can hold up at the tape or at the clamps, whatever works better for you. So from here, once your arms are long, I just want you to go ahead, find that long neutral spine, straight back, and then we're going to continue. We're going to roll down this time, half rollbacks. So from here, I want you to draw your abs in, relax those shoulders, take an inhale. On that exhale, slowly roll yourself back, vertebrae by vertebrae, just till you come halfway down. Beautiful. And slowly roll yourself up. If you feel like you need a little bit more support than this medium and the light, you can always put on a red. So I'm just rolling back, rolling up, finding that movement in my spine. Yes, keep that neck long, keep that gaze over the tip of your nose, keep those shoulders away from your ears. Draw those abs in, articulate, roll yourself back, keep those shoulders away. Hold there momentarily. Exhale, roll yourself up. Excellent. We have 4 more here. Roll down. As you feel your spine getting a little looser, you may be able to go back just a little bit more. Last 3. For 2. Last one here. We're going to hold it back. Just hold. Beautiful. Hold it here. From here, keep those abs drawn in. Can you bring that right leg to tabletop? Place it down. Left leg to tabletop. Place it down. Alternate side to side. Everything's quiet. Keep those abs drawn in. Keep that breath moving. Breathe it out. Last two each side. Last one each side. Beautiful. Next time you place that foot down, hold it here, relax those shoulders, slowly roll yourself on up. Excellent. And relax those abs. Beautiful. All right, going in just a little bit more here, just a little bit of teaser prep. So from here, remember that spring can be on a heavy or a red if you're on balanced body. From here, we're just going to challenge ourselves just a little bit more. So we're just going to roll ourselves back. Bring that right leg to table. Hold it there. From here, bring the left leg, meet it, squeeze, try to lift, and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Bring one foot down, and roll yourself on up. Beautiful. You can go ahead, hang those straps on up, and give yourself a moment. All right, we're going to go ahead. We're going to take the box off. I am going to keep my springs on. Actually, I'm going to move my springs to 2 heavies. So I'm going to take my medium and my light off and put 2 reds on. And then I'm also going to move my foot bar back to my home position where I like it. The box can go over. We're pretty much done with the box. I am going to use my pillow for side lying footwork. By all means, your headrest can be up. You can grab a yoga block or you can grab a yoga ball, Pilates ball. So once you are ready, I'm going to go ahead and just put my straps down. I don't like the noise that they make. So from here, I'm going to go ahead, lie myself down. Now, when I lie on my side, you want to bring your bottom all the way back to the carriage. So I'm on my left side, right side, working. All right, so from here, my top leg is going to find the foot bar. I'm going to bring my heel towards the very edge of the foot bar, or towards the front edge of the foot bar. You kind of want the heel underneath the shin. Your glute and your quad are parallel to the foot bar. All right, so from here, once you're ready, I'm going to have you go ahead, extend yourself out and resist yourself back in. Bring my foot back just a little bit. So now you also want to keep your obliques off the side of the carriage mat. And you want to try to keep this hip closed. So meaning you don't want to try to rotate out. You want to try to stay square. Squeeze the glute every time you extend yourself out long. Last 4. On this last one, extend yourself all the way out. Squeeze that glute. Now drop yourself halfway in. Little pulses up and down. Working deep into that glute muscle here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one, extend it all the way out. Hold it out here. Take your heel, rotate it. Take your ball of the foot, toes, rotate them up towards the clouds. Now from here, watch your hip. You want to bend your knee in. You don't want to open too wide. So try to keep it closed. Fix my footing on the foot bar. I caught myself rotating out, so try to keep yourself closed. It's hard. Especially I had surgery on this hip, so this hip is always a challenge for me. We have 4 more. On this last one, I want you to hold it out, squeeze. Now bring yourself halfway in. Little pulses here, inch up, inch down. Breathe it out. Feel the burn. For 6, 5, 4, 3. Last one, extend it all the way out and bring it all the way in. Beautiful. All right, last move here. Our foot's coming back to parallel, but this time we're going to lift the ball of the foot. So lift the heel of the foot. So once you're ready, don't let that knee fall. You want to hold it hip height. So from here, extend it out, keep the heel lifted, and bring it in. Again, if you feel this weight is too much, you can always drop the weight to a medium and a heavy. Last 4. Then we got those pulses. On this last one, come in halfway. Little pulses, keep that heel lifted, keep those obliques off that carriage mat. We got 5. Actually, we have 6 now, sorry. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hardest part, extend it all the way out and bring it all the way home. Beautiful. You can bring that heel down or extend it long over that foot bar. Roll that ankle. Excellent. Now from here, we can just roll onto our back for a moment and give yourself a figure 4. I love side lying work. I feel it works the glutes. I love working each side independently. Excellent. All right. We are going to come up for a spring change before we go to the other side. So I am going to come up and I am going to put 1 medium spring on, take my 2 heavies off. So on my balanced body, I just have 1 blue spring on. I am going to find my strap for my right arm. So staying in that side lying position. Your bottom wants to come back to the carriage mat. Your legs are going to come laying by your sides. You're going to go ahead, grab that strap. Arm is going to come straight up towards the clouds, just like supine arms when we're laying on our back. Now we're laying on our side. Our obliques, our arm is still with our shoulder. It's not all the way up here. So carriage is away from the bumper. From here, once you're ready, you're going to bring that arm down to the side, resist it up. So remember, you want to try to stay in your shoulder. You don't want to come back here. Stick your bottom out towards the back. Keep those obliques off the carriage mat. Light grip on that handle. Inhale when you come up. Exhale when you come down. Last 4. Next time your hand is down by your hip, hold it there. Now from here, flip your palm. Now bend your knuckles towards your nose, push them back towards your hips. Last 3. On this last one, when your arm is long, hold it there, coming into arm circles, coming up towards the clouds, dropping it out in front of you, pushing it back towards your hips. Keep those shoulders away from your ears. I just caught my shoulder up in my ear. So we just strive to make every move better than the last. We do the best we can. Last one here. Next time your arm is by your hips, let's rotate it in front of our nose. Bring it up to the clouds. Push it down. So the carriage doesn't move when you're in front of you to the clouds. Carriage stays quiet. Lift the arm and pull it down. So the arm is being pulled. You're fighting that pull. You're pushing it up, and then you're pushing it away from you. Arm is being pulled towards your nose. You're fighting that pull. From here, you're taking that arm, bringing it up to the clouds. Now push it down towards your body. Yes, last one. Fight the pull. Up towards the clouds. Push it down. Excellent. From here, you can slowly bend that arm. You can go ahead, you can drop that strap into the well and just give your arm a moment here. All right, when you're ready, we're going to come on up. We're going to change our springs back to 2 heavy springs, and we're going to go to the other side. I'm going to take off my medium. I'm on 2 heavies. Remember, if this is too heavy for one side, you can always go down to a medium and a heavy. All right, so from here, when you're ready, you're going to go ahead, lie down. Your bottom's going to come all the way towards the end of the carriage mat. My foot is going to come up towards the foot bar. My knee is going to be in line with my ankle. The knee should not be down here, so you always want it at hip height. From here, you're going to find your hips, try to stay closed, so not try to rotate open. All right. Foot is parallel on that bar. From here, your obliques are up off the carriage mat. Hold them in. From here, extend yourself out and resist yourself in. Squeeze the glute every time you're out and bring it in. Last 4. On this last one, hold it out. Beautiful. From here, bring it in halfway. Little pulses up and down. Try to keep that hip closed. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Extend it all the way out. Hold yourself there. I'm just going to now rotate those toes towards the clouds. Try to keep those hips closed. Bring the carriage in and push it out. Keep those obliques. Still find that space. Toes don't have to be wide to the clouds. Just enough to feel the outside of the glute here. Last 4. On this last one, hold yourself out. Drop yourself in halfway. Little pulses here. Inch up, inch down. Push through that heel. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Extend it all the way out. Bring it all the way home. Beautiful. Last move here. We're going to have that heel up. Give yourself a moment. All right. So heel is lifted. Ball of the foot is on. Remember, don't let that knee cave in. Keep it hip height. Obliques are off that carriage mat. From here, when you're ready, extend that carriage out. Resist it in. Last 4. The shake is getting real here. On the last one, hold yourself out. Drop yourself halfway in. little pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2. This is the hardest part on the last one. Extend it all the way out. Bring it all the way in. Beautiful. You can roll yourself onto your back. Whew, that was tough. Give yourself a figure 4. I felt that today for sure. Excellent. All right. Once you're ready, you're going to go ahead. We're going to come up. We're going to change our spring back to that one medium spring. I'm going to take my 2 reds off after I add my medium on. I'm going to go ahead, find my strap, hang it up. And then I'm going to go ahead, lie on my side. Bring my back towards the back of the reformer. Knees are going to be together. And arm is coming up towards the clouds. Now, arm is not back here. It's by your side. Okay, so trying to lay on your side, keeping those obliques pulled up off that carriage mat. Arm is in line with your shoulder. From here, when you're ready, bring those arms down by your sides. Resist it up. So you're trying to stop right in line with the shoulder, not letting it go too far past. Keeping control. So this is my weaker side of my body, and this weight is a little more challenging on this side for me. But we get do it every day, we get stronger together. Last 3. Next time your arm's by your side, hold it there. Flip your palms so your knuckles are facing forward. Bend your knuckles towards your nose, extended back. Are those obliques still lifted off the carriage mat? Last 4. On this last one, when that hand is long, hold it there. Flip the knuckles back up towards the clouds. Bring the arm up, shoulder height. Drop it out in front of you. Try not to move the carriage. Sweep it back towards your hips. Shoulder height. Drop it in front of you. Little movement of the carriage. Pull it back towards your hips. Last 2, this direction. Next time your hand's at your hip, hold it there. Let's reverse it. Bring it in front of your nose, up towards the clouds. Pull it down. Resist the pull. Push it down towards your hips. Resist the pull back towards your nose, up towards the clouds, and down towards your hips. Try not to hit that bumper. Last 3. Last 1. Next time your hands come down by your hips, slowly bring your arms back up and take that strap and put it down into the well. Beautiful. Bring your arm across your chest. Excellent. All right, we're going to do one more thing before we go into feet and straps. We are just going to go ahead, take our pillow off. And I am going to be changing my spring. Actually, I'm keeping my springs right where it is. It is a blue spring. We're just going to go into a little bit of ab work. So reverse abs. We're going to come back with our knees on the carriage. Our hands are coming up to the rails. From here, your arms want to be reaching a little bit far in front of you. Don't make it so difficult where you reach this far. Okay, so especially when you're beginning, just reach a little bit in front of you. Then from here, you want to pull your shoulders underneath your armpits. So squeeze those lat muscles together. Now just bring your knees back, squeeze together. So it's just reverse abs. You're letting the carriage come away. Inhale as the carriage comes away. Exhale as you bring it in. Keep all fingers on the same side of the rails, please, so you don't get your fingers caught. Last 4. And on that last one, slowly let yourself come back down. Come into child's pose. All right, we're going to go into a little bit of oblique work. So from here, we're going to take both knees and bring them towards the corner of your room. I'm facing the camera side first. Doesn't matter which side you go first. So all fingers are on the same side of the rail. From here, you're going to reach your arms, okay? So find your flat back, draw those abs in. Reach the arms just a little bit. Now pull underneath your armpits. Let the hips come back and squeeze with those abs. Protect your lower back. Keep those abs drawn in. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Beautiful. And bring it on back. Relax. Stretch both arms. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to bring my knees towards the corner of the room. Have my knees pushing kind of against the headrest so they have something to support. Both hands, all 10 fingers are on the same side of the rails. From here, reach your arms. You don't have to make it difficult where you go out that far. You just want to hold those lats and pull in with those abs. So from here, once you're ready, squeeze, find your lats engage. Now just extend it back, squeeze in. So your rib and waist are trying to get towards one another. Keep the shoulders away. 4, 3, 2, last 1. Beautiful. Relax yourself. Come back down into child's pose. Bring both arms and reach long. All right. So once you are good, you're going to go ahead. You're going to find your straps. You're going to hang them on up. I'm going to pick up my pillow, put it down. I am going to add my heavy spring on to my light spring, my medium spring. So I have a red and a blue, a heavy and a medium. I am going to lie on down, and we are going to do double legs in straps today, just because I think we did enough single leg stuff. And for time purposes, everything single leg can't be done in 50 minutes. So let's go ahead. We're going to find our feet in those straps. Headrest can be adjusted any way you want. Go ahead, find your feet up towards the clouds. And once you are ready, you're going to point those toes towards that foot bar. Flex them back up to the clouds. Four more here. Next time your feet come up to the clouds, hold them there. From here, I want you to open your legs to a V. Push them down towards the foot bar. Float them up towards the foot bar in that V. So now next time you push them down towards the foot bar, I want your heels to come together in that V. And then when you open, they come apart. Challenging yourself every time you come up. Can you get just a little bit further while you keep that tailbone down? Last 4. Now I want you to keep this V pattern coming, keep going just like this. But next time that V comes down, I want you to bend the left knee, the left heel towards your left thigh and bring the left thigh out to the side. Beautiful. Now push both legs together to that low V. Go to that wide Opening V, you bend the left leg, the right leg goes out to the side. Come back to that V. Yes. Bend the right heel towards the left thigh. Come back to that V. Left heel to right thigh. Back to that V. Let the heels touch. Left heel to right thigh. Switch. So you have one leg being pulled as you're pushing the other leg, but you're controlling the pull and the push. Last two. Next time those heels come together at 45, hold them there. Keep those toes externally rotated, come up towards the clouds. Come out and around for your circles. Try to stay in an external rotation if you can. Last three in this direction. Next time your feet come up to the clouds, stay in that Pilates V. Come down towards the foot bar. Come out to the corners of the room. Come up and around. Let the heels find each other first. Push down. Out to the corners of the room. Let the heels find each other at the top. And push down. Last two. Next time your feet come up to the clouds, hold them there. Flip your feet to parallel. Flex those toes towards your nose. Reach down, give yourself a hamstring stretch. From here, find the soles of your feet together. Bring your heels towards your glutes. And then you can drop your toes into the well to come into a reclined butterfly. If that doesn't work for you, by all means, just keep your feet right here. And then from here, slowly bring those feet up to your midline. Extend them back up towards the clouds. Flex those feet one more time towards your nose. Go ahead, take your one strap off. Find your foot bar, take your other strap off. You can go ahead, hang your straps in the well. Slowly come on up, sit on your reformer. Beautiful. We're just going to sit wide on our reformer. Feet straddle just a little wider than our hips, just a little bit. Relax those shoulders. From here, you're going to take your hands to your knees. And from here, you're going to take your left shoulder, drop it towards your right knee, and look over that side. Again, come up to center. Take your right shoulder, drop it towards your left knee. Look over. Bring it back to center. One more on each side. Just to get that good rotation of the spine. We did it a little bit in the mobility, in the warm-up. We did flexion. Excellent. All right, beautiful. Relax those shoulders. Drop your ear from side to side. Look up and down once or twice. Beautiful. I hope you have a fantastic day. Thanks for working out with me, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.